And speaking of people whose albums I really want to see a new Chance the Rapper album. He dropped a song called Stars Out. So what's your thoughts on the new track?
So first of all, I have to say that take away Chicago bias.
Okay,
Towards Chance.
Born and raised in Chicago.
Born and raised Chicago. I definitely have a affinity for Chance. I've seen firsthand the great work that he's doing in Chicago, in the community, with the youth out in Chicago. Like, I've seen a lot of the great work that he's been doing. So salute him for that off top.
For sure.
But the Stars Out song, hard. Like, his last 2 releases that he's put out in the last couple of months have both been fire. And the only critique I really have, Stars Out, he's rapping again, which I think that is different. I think that he's going back into let me really get back into being respected as a lyricist.
100%.
Which I think he kind of fell away from it with putting a little bit more of the gospel stuff in there. And I think he kind of was taking more risks musically. So he kind of went away from the like really rapidy rap type stuff. But I think that he's getting back into it. And Stars Out is fire. The only critique I have is that it wasn't long enough.
I know, like, what's with these snippets of songs?
I think this song is under 2 minutes, and that is just like I get it with streaming. A lot of songs are now shorter so that people can stream them more than once, and
for sure,
for the number purposes, and then also attention spans. But we got to get more than 2 minutes.
We got to. We need more from Chance.
I need at least 3 minutes.
You know,
at least 3 minutes.
And I would say, like, for me, this is the Chance I've always wanted. Like, he showed elements of it. Obviously, I haven't seen him rap like this. Like, I know it's just singles, but like for a full body of work, honestly, since 10 Day, like I haven't seen him, because we can go back to acid rap. He's rapping, but it's psychedelic rap, kind of.
Yeah, I would say acid rap, but I would say this is more focused than acid rap is.
Yeah,
so that's why I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
I would even say Coloring Book. He had some songs where he was really rapping on it, but I think that this is definitely different. I would say he's different. He's definitely trying to show off more of his lyrical capabilities.
It's more bare bones. It's not, because I don't think he was ever gimmicky. I don't want that to ever come. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think he was leaning towards, like, especially
it was hippie stuff. The acid rap was hippie
for sure. And I think with Wedding Day or the Big Day, I think that was like he was kind of. It was a concept album, which I always appreciate. I appreciate people leaning into something wholeheartedly, but it just didn't land musically, conceptually. Like, so it's good to see. And that album dropped many years ago.
And I think it didn't land for me as much because now that I've went back to it. I think it got a worse rep than it deserved. Like, when I went back to it and listened to it in a different headspace and growing older, I was still in them streets when the album came out. So I wasn't really trying to hear about no happy marriages.
I ain't trying to hear no proposals, wedding days,
and how much you love your wife. That wasn't the space I was in when that album dropped. But now that I'm a little older and more mature, going back and listening to it, I was like, I see what he was doing here, and there's definitely some good songs on it. But this sounds like a different Chance the Rapper. And even the first song, I cannot think of the name of it right now. I want to say it's Family something, but the first song that he released a couple months ago, even that song, like him talking about the importance of the family owning the home. I think it's produced by DJ Premier, if I'm not mistaken.
Premier beat, yep.
Yeah. But even that track, like it sounds almost, it's reminiscent of like Oh Yay.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like Oh Yay. Like I think that he's going in a great direction musically. So I'm looking forward to hearing what this new album sounds like.
Yeah, because it's been 5 years, bro.
It's been 5 years?
It's been 5 years.
Oh, I definitely wasn't in the space to hear that Happy Marriage music.
Years ago, bro.
5 years?
No.
I wasn't in that space 5 years
I was fresh
ago.
out of college, but I still had that college. No.
Yeah, I was pretty much fresh. I was fresh out of grad school. I just finished my master's.
Yeah,
that
was like the Menace arc. Like, that was around the time
the
for probably
arc
both
is
of us.
crazy.
Menacing times, bro.
Those are. Yes.
Yeah.
I was in San Diego, I think. I was living in San Diego at that time, too.
In Southern Cal, bro.
Southern California.
Yeah, dog.
You see what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to hear about this man and his happy marriage. But no, shout out to Chance the Rapper. We're looking forward to covering your new album here on Rapping Reason. So looking forward to that dropping.